Join me today as we dive into 4 toxic habits that are quietly holding us back from living a truly stoic life, and discover how leaving them behind can open the door to personal growth and lasting fulfillment. In this fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the constant noise and distractions. But what if embracing Stoicism, an ancient philosophy focused on self-control and inner peace, could be a total game-changer for your life? By letting go of these harmful habits and focusing on what really matters, we can all lead more intentional and meaningful lives. We've all been there, feeling stuck in a rut, unsure how to break free from the cycles of negativity, stress, and uncertainty. But the reality is, it's often our daily habits that subtly shape our emotional well-being and personal growth. Becoming aware of these patterns is the first step toward transforming your life. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself replaying the same mistake over and over, or scrolling through social media, comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel? These habits don't just drain our energy, they keep us trapped in a mindset that pulls us away from the present moment and distances us from our true values and goals. Take negativity, for example. How often do we let a single negative thought spiral out of control, ruining not just our mood, but our entire day? Or what about people-pleasing? We put others' needs ahead of our own, only to end up feeling burned out and resentful. And then there's the constant need for validation, that urge to keep checking your phone, scrolling endlessly, hoping for a like or a comment that will make you feel seen. It's exhausting, and it's holding us back from living authentically. So, what are the 4 toxic habits I'm committing to ditch for good? We have rumination, the habit of constantly dwelling on negative thoughts and emotions. This is a major roadblock to living a stoic life. When we get stuck replaying past mistakes or imagined scenarios, we're not living in the present and we lose sight of what really matters. Next, emotional reactivity, letting our emotions control our actions and decisions. This is where instant gratification and impulse take over. When we're ruled by our emotions, we become reactive rather than thoughtful. We miss opportunities to grow and learn because we're too caught up in the moment, unable to see the bigger picture. Then there's the fear of missing out, FOMO, the endless urge to stay connected, to be in the loop, to be part of every conversation, constantly checking our phones, scrolling social media, staying up to date with everything and everyone, but at what cost? This habit pulls our focus away from what's truly meaningful in our lives and drains our energy and mental bandwidth. And finally, the need for external validation, seeking approval and acceptance from others. This habit is a silent killer of self-esteem. When we put our self-worth in the hands of others, we give away our power. We start relying on their opinions and praise to feel good about ourselves rather than owning our self-worth. So, how do we replace these toxic habits with stoic practices that actually improve our lives? Instead of rumination, we can learn to observe our thoughts without judgment, detaching from them rather than getting caught up in their grip. Practicing emotional regulation helps us pause before reacting. By slowing down, we give ourselves the space to respond with clarity instead of impulse. Letting go of the fear of missing out allows us to focus on the things that really matter: our values, our goals, and our purpose. This shift creates more direction and meaning in our lives, freeing us from the endless distraction of social comparison. And when we stop chasing external validation, we start finding validation within. We learn to accept and love ourselves for who we are, not for how others perceive us. This creates a deeper sense of self-worth that's unshakable, no matter what's happening around us. By making these small but powerful changes, we can start living more intentionally, focused on what truly aligns with our values. We can break free from the daily drama and negativity and start experiencing the transformative power of living fully in the present moment. So, to recap, the 4 toxic habits I'm committed to letting go of are rumination, emotional reactivity, the fear of missing out, and the need for external validation. These habits weigh us down and keep us from living authentically. But by becoming aware of them, we can replace them with stoic practices that bring us closer to peace, purpose, and true growth. Now, it's your turn. Which of these habits do you find most challenging? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about stoic practices, be sure to check out my next video.